Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Shohei Ohtani. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Brad Keller. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
and here it comes. Nolan Jones, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Dives, and it gets by. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
number 23.
So up next, Alan Big Daddy. Fourth on the National League home run leaderboard. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fastball for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. And that is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 0-2. That's inside. And a pitch. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1, and the White Sox coming to bat. And we're back. And on the hill, Shohei Ohtani. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And he deals. Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Eloy Jimenez.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate. Out there on the mound, he's hour up on the scoreboard.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Two outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. And he swings over the top there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a Jimenez for the strikeout. Toss to Alonso. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And the White Sox go quietly. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side. And that squirts through.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Pete Alonso. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Right side. The throw to first. One out in the second. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Right-hander kicks, deals. Yeah, that's outside. And the count is 1-2. And another ball. The pitch.
Full count.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, a great back and forth. Found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Will Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Two on, 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he dodges that fastball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. On the ground to first. That's a base hit. Run scores. And now a wide throw to third.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Vargas. And there's a foul ball. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground. Base hit and a run in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. Outside. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. There's a strike to Mookie.
No balls, 1 strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Turns and fires the Betts. Got it by him for the K. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Luis Robert.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play.
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty.
Montgomery.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That one drifts inside.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alan Big Daddy. Keller back to work.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And foul ball. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ohtani at the dish now. Shohei actually hit a few home runs against Los Angeles before signing with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, Ohtani's first home run against the National League team happened when he was playing against the Dodgers.
1 down, base is empty. That one way outside, ball 1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ohtani, the runner at second with 1 away. Keller checks the runner. Ohtani back in.
Hey.
Missed with a changeup. it's even 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And it's second. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Pete Alonso steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here comes the 0-1. On its way to the corner. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for L.A., James Outman. This one high in the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. But they lead at 3. Back here on the south side. Now it's the second baseman, Jacob Gonzalez. And the right-hander back to work. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, man aboard. Edgar Quero digs in now.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Quero in his 2nd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it's just foul. And that's outside. One and two to count. Stays alive. And misses inside. The White Sox trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
The third baseman.
Brooks Baldwin now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the right-hander deals. Base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is Dominic Fletcher. Spin throw, that's one.
No, you're out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, start of the 4th, and now Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And the pitch.
Ball,
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Fastball for a strike. Out to center. And they get the out on Smith. And there's one down.
Up next is the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
1 ball. No strike.
Jones lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie now.
No ball. 1 strike.
Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Keller moved to first. And he's back in on a dive. The pitch. And now it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time. That's inside. 3-1. Allen Big Daddy to bat next. And a pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
The batter.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far.
Jimenez.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 24th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Luis Robert now. And he swings through that one.
0-1.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is downstairs. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second with one away. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That catches the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2.
Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And it's even up. And that's in for a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Way it home. He's safe. It's 3-2. Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Jacob Gonzalez.
Yep.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1 strike.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's 3 and the White Sox 2. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Alan Big Daddy.
Number 23.
Keller back to work. Out towards left center. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Caught him looking for the K.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up and in, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That
Ball
one
2.
way inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Edgar Carroll. The pitch. And that's outside. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Betts whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Backed off the plate that time. Two one now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now here is Dominic Fletcher.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now 1-1. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And another ball.